I'm so pissed right now. This is now my third attempt on making this video, and I can now see why now I can see why I had trouble trying to make this video or even post a video about this. Cause I'd be making a 50-long-minute video talking about 68 movies I saw in 2021, and I'd be ranking them from worst to best. Yeah, you heard correctly. This is my third attempt on making this video. First attempt could not upload because of storage, and then I did a redo. That was longer than the first one, and that just, oh my god. Also, off topic, I'm a little pissed with something I did accidentally. Like, I was going through storage, clearing storage, I mean, and I accidentally just basically uninstall unused apps, which was not what I meant to do, and now I'm a bit annoyed about that because I had everything organized on my phone. Now everything is unorganized, so hopefully my dad can somehow help me out with that and just let me know what apps I need to re-download, because the only apps I remember losing were Google Docs and Max, which would be HBO Max. But just let's just get to the video, because now I've been up late, so I just wasted that for nothing. Like, oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? So yeah, you've read the title. I am gonna be doing my top 10 best movies of 2021, and I'm gonna have to just do top 10 and not rank the movies from worst to best. I will do like a slideshow of like how I have the movies ranked from best to worst at the end of the video, but just like it just seems a bit easier for me if I just do 10, just talk about the top 10 movies I enjoyed the most and not just talk about 68 movies that I saw in 2021. Plus, this is probably the only way I'm able to finally post this video. And yes, I know 2021 was 2 years ago, but just know that I have been trying to make this video for the past year, mainly last year. And like I've been trying to make this video throughout the entirety of 2022, and I've had no luck. It's just been a major pain in my ass for me. And just I am like finally now is my chance to finally post this video, and I'm gonna do another one before 2022 tomorrow. I really wanted to talk about my thoughts on all movies, but just talk about my thoughts on the top 10 is just kind of the deal. It's just easy because I'm just gonna go on, like, this video will be, like, probably 40-50 minutes long if I talk about 68 movies or more, but just, I don't know, I'm just, like, a little frustrated, but hey, it should all be worth it once I finally post this video. But one thing I would like to say is that, thank God for Letterboxd, because I did not know why I didn't thought of this sooner, so I know I had a list of movies I watched in 2021, but I don't know if I ever made a ranking list of movies that I saw in 2021. And this had hit me a while ago. I'm like, oh my god, Letterboxd can help me out with this. Why didn't I not thought of this? Oh, thank you. Which, yeah, I absolutely love Letterboxd. It's probably one of my favorite apps I've used. As just, I'm a huge fan of movies, and that app is used to talk about movies. So just like that app is made specifically for me. But yeah, if you want to see my ranking on all 2021 movies, be sure to follow me on Letterboxd. Even though I'm going to show the ranking in this video by the end, and have some nerd out music playing in the background. Yeah, that's the only music I could think of. Plus, I love Nerd Out. Who doesn't love Nerd Out? But yeah, like I said, I know that 2021 was like 2 years ago, but like I said earlier, I've been trying to make this video for a while, and once I finally post this, I will finally just feel relieved that there's a bunch of videos I've been meaning to post, other than this and my best movies of 2022. So, like, I got tons that I need to upload, that I've been trying to upload for the past 3 years now, but just, with that being said, so yeah, instead of just starting at the bottom of 68, yeah, let's just talk about the top 10 best movies of 2021. And starting off number 10, maybe a bit a hot take or something, but I have Venom Let There Be Carnage at number 10. Yeah, I know what y'all are saying. Why do you have that there? That movie ain't great. It's a guilty pleasure movie for me. I have been dying for this movie since that post-credit scene in Venom, which was back 5 years ago in 2018. So I've been waiting for like a long-ass time for this movie to come out. And this was supposed to come out in 2020. Actually, October 2nd, 2020. But it got delayed due to the freaking coronavirus. And it got pushed to June, then September, then October. Like, it was back and forth. Then there was rumors it would be delayed to 2022. But luckily, it came out in 2021, which thank freaking God, because like I've been dying to see this movie. But general thoughts. No, yeah, I mean, now of course it's not a great movie, but it's just a movie I had fun watching and something I have been dying to see for a long time. Now I could just replace this with another better movie, but like Venom with the Carnage, I can't help it. I just love it, even though it's not that great. And that post-credit scene, that had me so hyped up, but of course that's leading to nowhere, unfortunately. Yet Sony is trying to merge their Sony Spider-Man universe with the MCU in Spider-Man 4. Kevin Feige, I am hoping you are not letting that happen and you have Spider-Man 4 as a street-level movie. Also have Daredevil be part of it. But yeah, at number 10, I have Venom Let There Be Carnage on there. And coming number 9 is In the Heights. A movie that isn't my type of movie, but once I watched it, oh, okay, yeah, I enjoyed this movie. And this was coming out both in theaters and on HBO Max. I was doing like a commitment thing where I'd watch all WB films that are going to be in theaters and on HBO Max. And yeah, I did succeed on making that commitment, and I just realized that I need to still make that video where I rank all 18 movies of WB that were both in theaters and on HBO Max. Yeah, this was one of those movies, since this is made by Warner Brothers, but what I can say is that, yeah, I definitely enjoyed this movie. I enjoy the songs in here, and I like the cast overall. But coming number 8 is Dune Part 1, another WB movie that was in theaters and on HBO Max, and I saw this on HBO Max, and I'm kind of wishing I saw this in IMAX, because, like, I cannot believe I did not saw this in theaters, and I saw this at home. What the hell is wrong with me? So yeah, I was watching this with Angel downstairs, and yeah, this was a film I was impressed with, but I was shocked to find out that, oh shoot, this is split in 2 parts. Well, crap then. But yeah, I didn't mind waiting 2 years for Part 2. Now, of course, Part 2 didn't come out earlier this year, as it got delayed due to the actors' strike, but I am looking forward to see Part 2 in March, which comes out in pretty much 3 months now. But yeah, it has been 2 years since I watched this movie, but I will say this, I was definitely impressed with this movie. This was an impressive film, and I definitely need to rewatch it again, because, like, it was just that good. Coming number 7 is Ghostbusters Afterlife, which will be the 3rd movie in the Ghostbusters series, but we're about to get a 4th one next year with Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. But yeah, I thought Ghostbusters 3 was like a fan-made thing. There was like an announcement video saying summer 2020, and I'm like, oh wait, this is real. But then a few months later after that, we then get an actual teaser, and I'm like, oh my god, they are actually making another Ghostbusters movie. They are making Ghostbusters 3! Finally! But yeah, general thoughts, this may be a hot take. I think Ghostbusters Afterlife may be the best movie in the trilogy, unless it's just, I have 1, 3, then 2. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch all of them again, but yeah, I was satisfied with this movie, and so was my stepmom, who is a major Ghostbusters fan. And coming number 6, possibly the biggest surprise out of 2021. I mean, there was definitely a few surprises. There's a few movies that surprised me in 2021, but this one has to be the top one that surprised the hell out of me, because wow, I was not expecting this to be that good. I mean, I heard people talking about it, like, I was just like shocked. I'm like, oh my god, this is actually good. And that movie would be Cruella. This is basically a villain movie or an anti-hero or something. Like, when I heard they were making a Cruella movie, I'm like thinking to myself, oh wow, Disney's gonna be copying Sony now, where Sony's making villain movies off of Spider-Man. I will say they did this better than what Sony's doing over there. Like, how the hell did they get me to care about an old crazy lady that kills Dominion dogs? Not Dominion. That's not the right word, but basically, no. Cruella de Vil is a villain in the 100 Dalmatian films who kills dogs and uses them as fur for her coats and all that, but no, in this one, she designs dresses in this movie, and my mom actually loved this movie, and there's, her favorite dress that she made was one that involves trash. But no, once I was checking this out on Disney Plus, I'm like, holy sh**. Oh my god, this is actually, wow, it's that good? So if you were to tell me what movie surprised me the most in 2021, it'd be Cruella. And I will say this, Emma Stone absolutely killed it as Cruella de Vil. Coming number 5 would be Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. I'm gonna say it's rather bad. Shang-Chi is a badass character. This movie is badass, and it's just straight up top tier MCU movie. And I'm a bit annoyed we have not seen him for like the past 2 years now in the MCU. Like, when are we gonna see Shang-Chi again? I know we're gonna get a sequel that won't be coming out till 2026, unfortunately. But like, no, Shang-Chi is just now one of my new favorite MCU heroes we've gotten in the new phases of the Multiverse Saga. Like, just, Like, no, I want to see more of him in the MCU because he's just a badass character. And I'm intrigued to know what's going to happen with him in Kang Dynasty because Kang the Conqueror's most likely going after his 10 rings because they got to be related to Kang, right? As I'm assuming so. Or that's how the theories are going nowadays. But yeah, I could say that this movie was also another surprise for me. I expected to like it. I came out loving it. Because this movie just happened to be that badass. And I will say this, I definitely enjoyed this a lot more than Black Widow. I mean, I did enjoy Black Widow, but if you had to tell me which MCU movies that I enjoyed the most out of 4, as we got in 4 in 2021, which would be Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, and No Way Home, I'm picking 2, and that would be Shang-Chi and No Way Home, because those were the 2 MCU movies I enjoyed the most in 2021. But coming number 4 would be Free Guy, another movie that surprised me, and this may possibly be one of the best video game movies out there. Now, it's not based off of a video game, but it has to do with video games. It's basically Fortnite combined with GTA, as far as I know. But no, once I saw it in theaters, I expected just to like it, but I came out loving it. And this ended up just turning out to be one of my favorite movies of 2021. And also, there was a good love story going on in this movie. And they brought up a music that I have heard in a Disney short film that was featured in Wreck-It Ralph. And I'm like, I'm not crazy, right? I know where that's from. Are they allowed to use that? It would make sense, because Fox is owned by Disney and just... So, though, I didn't expect to love Free Guy, and I'm a bit bummed that we may not get a sequel, as it turns out, but hey, it's probably for the best, because this is a movie that probably doesn't even need a sequel. It just needs to just be its own thing. It doesn't need a sequel. It's just, leave it like that. It's just, alright, perfect. But coming number 3 would be Godzilla vs. Kong. This is a movie I have been dying to see for years since I saw King of the Monsters. I've already made videos talking about my experience with the multiverse. Not multiverse, the Monsterverse, I mean. And I probably plan to make another one in prep for Godzilla X Kong that comes out next year. Close to my birthday, actually. But yeah, like I said, this is a movie I have been dying to see for a long time. Now, it may not be perfect, but it's one of my favorite movies from the Monsterverse, as I still have it on the top of my list, unless Monarch takes the #1 spot. But I had so much fun watching this movie, and I'm a bit embarrassed with how my theater experience went, as I saw this twice in theaters. And I am aware I did a movie reaction with my brother, but like, damn, that was kind of a mistake of me to do that. I should have just covered a movie vlog for this. What the hell was wrong with me? But yeah, I shall have my redemption next year once I go see Godzilla X Kong in theaters. Because that movie's going to be sticking into theaters. They ain't going to be on HBO Max at the same time. And this movie did make a lot of money, but it would have made lots of more money if it weren't dumped on HBO Max. But yeah, I shall have my redemption once I go see it in theaters. And I'm going to try wear a Godzilla costume. Hopefully. I don't know, we shall see once April 2024 arrives. Coming number 2 is Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm still shocked at the fact that, oh wow, the Snyder Cut exists and they actually released it. But I will say this, it is miles, miles, miles better than the Justice League. Now, it is unfortunate that the Snyderverse is pretty much officially dead and we're not going to see a part 2 and part 3 to part 1, which this is technically part 1 of a trilogy that Zack Snyder was going to do. But let's all appreciate that we finally got the Snyder Cut and that it was actually released, because just, like, now seeing his true vision, like, I'm gonna say right off the bat, this movie's a masterpiece. But I would like James Gunn to release the Ayer Cut. At least release that and let that be the last DCEU movie instead of Aquaman 2. But that's probably not gonna happen, unfortunately. Now, we may not see what happens next in the Snyderverse, but at least the Snyder Cut was released. But going number 1, it should not have been a surprise. Y'all should know by now. Spider-Man No Way Home. Do I need to explain myself? Because I feel like, I'm just going to explain myself real quickly. This was one of my most anticipated movies for 2021, and I had high expectations for this movie, and my god, did it not disappoint. In fact, my expectations were surpassed once I saw this in IMAX, and I just, man, that's an experience I am never going to forget. No, that is a night I am never going to forget, because that is like a one-time experience. Well, I am going to experience something like that with other movies, but just, I don't know, what I experienced that night in IMAX was special for me, because I wanted to have that type of crowd-pleasing moments, and I got to have that, which I was so happy about, because I didn't think I'd get that, but I did get that! So, general thoughts, this is definitely a top-tier MCU movie. Like, it's just absolute fan service as it pays tribute to the past Spider-Man movies, and just, like, no, just seeing Tobey and Andrew again just put a just brought a big smile on my face, and I also want to see these 3 spiders again, especially for Secret Wars. Now, we were this close to having a Sinister Six, but hey, I'm glad we got to see these villains again, because I did not think we'd ever see them again. It still blows my mind the fact this movie exists. It's been 2 years since this was released. How does this even exist? Please tell me I'm dreaming, because there's no way that I saw... What did I witness from this masterpiece? Because I'm sorry, it just still blows my mind the fact this movie exists, and just what happened, what we witnessed from here happened. So yeah, this is going on my #1 list because it just happens to be one of my favorite movies that came out in 2021, and yeah, this movie will have a special place in my heart because it has all 3 Spider-Man, including one that was from my childhood, because the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy was one of my childhood movies, and oh man, this movie is it's spectacular, it's amazing, it's everything I could have hoped for. But with that being said, that is my top 10 best movies of 2021. Be sure to let me know your thoughts, comments down below. What is your top 10 best movies of 2021? Yeah, I am aware I'm a bit late to this, but I've been dying to make this video, and it feels good to finally post this, but now, if you excuse me, I must go get ready for school, but in the meantime, here's my ranking list of all all 68 films I saw that were released in 2021, ranked from worst to best. Enjoy. Cue the Nerd Out 2019 Big Screen Wrap-Up song.
The 2019 Big Screen Wrap-Up. You thought only them could do one of these? Let's get it. Another year is done. Another year is done. Another's on the rise. The credits scrolling up for all these films we love. Throw your popcorn in the sky, yeah. 2020 right around the corner. 2019, yeah, it's over. We hit the big screen for the main attraction. So let's take a look back at all the lights, camera, action. DC finally brought their A game, the same name, but a nice change for the comedy king. A new side of the tale I never thought I'd see. Little kid Bruce Wayne taking a backseat. Yeah, Arthur had to be the best surprise, and Mr. Phoenix took us on the ride. Nobody's laughing now. The head of squad suicide to put on a happy face tonight. Waited my whole life to finally see the next one. But I'm not talking about not only in the captain. Real life Charizard and Geodude. I'm seeing 8-year-old Ben's dreams coming true. Yeah, the concept got me worried. Talking Pikachu, not just cute and furry. Had to see it for myself. Rhyme City lived up to the posters. Nintendo got me hoping sequel coming in a hurry. And Disney doubled down on the remix. 2 more low stakes, always guaranteed to make bank. But Lions talking and singing, is it the same when the super realistic just couldn't buy in the vision? Sorry, I can't say it was really the best move. Will Smith, nothing against you, but if they're really gonna make $1 billion, better get ready for them to do it to every cartoon. Speaking of Mickey, the force rose up again. The last chapter brought it all to an end. Bunch of twists and turns for Ray and Kylo Ren. The Emperor returned cause no one's really dead. And no, the movie's not perfection. Trilogy could use some more direction, but what did we expect? The Star Wars fan easily impressed me things. At least the last Sith Lord wasn't Jar Jar Binks. Third on the movie took the crown, and there's no competition. Entire decade coming down to a final mission. Craziest stakes, whatever it takes, and in the end we got to avenge all our mistakes. Our biggest heroes that didn't fail to deliver. Box office gold to get the all-time winner. Another year is done.